Hey, Music Therapy Laz here from the Flying Pickle Studios here in Livermore, California, and I am going to do a quick little demonstration of this Ultimate Support Pro GS-10 something hanger, I don't know, GH-10, something like that. It's an Ultimate Support hanger for guitars that they came up with. It's got it set up for the slotted wall type board like you might see at a Guitar Center or another music store. You just slot it up, slide it around, put it into all kinds of positions. But I got a bunch of these on sale a little while back, bought a whole bunch of them, figuring they'd make great giveaways, which they did for the 12 days of ROCKMAS that we concluded on Sunday, just the other day. And I'm sending these out, but you know, I realized that most people at home are not going to have a slotted wall thing, and they're going to have to buy some kind of slotted wall board or something. I don't want to make them go through all that, so I modified this. Let me show you guys what I did. So you flip this up out of position when you don't need it, of course, even when it's on the wall. But right now I'm just going to pop off this front cover plate, right? Take that off. It's made of a plastic, and then I went ahead and drilled 3 holes. I countersunk them, all right, and set it up so that you can put this handy dandy little wooden like spacer that I made out of wood and painted black so it matches. Goes right there like that, so you can just mount this on the wall, right? Of course, you want to line up the holes, and one easy, quick way of doing that is just go ahead and stick the screws in right there, like that, right? Stick them through, like that, okay? And then what we're going to do is just stick it on the wall and push on the screws, and you're going to have your marks, right? Now, I went ahead and already did that ahead of time here, just to save time, all right? But you just like, you know, go like that, right? Just do little marks there. And what I also did ahead of time, not to waste time, right, making you guys watch me drill holes in the wall, is I already drilled the holes and I already put 2 of the wall anchors in there. Now, these come with the string swing hangers. That's what I typically use in the studio, right here, right? Yeah. I've also used the fret rest ones, but what I like about the string swing ones is that as you tighten the position of the yoke, or whatever you want to call this, right, you can make it real nice and tight. That way it swings into the position you want it to for whatever kind of guitars have odd weights. Like my Meteora has a little more weight on one side than the other, right? That kind of thing. That way it hangs straight and evenly on the wall. So I'm not using the string swing for these giveaways this year because I got a great deal on these. And what I like about these is, let's say you do want to line up a whole bunch of these in the room, you know, you can set it up that way, right? So what we're going to do is go ahead and show you how I drill a hole in the wall. When I'm doing drywall installs of anything, I have this little trick. I learned this from back in the property management days. Well, I still do that. I use a damp paper towel, or it could be any kind of rag or towel. I have it damp, a little bit wet, right? So when I'm drilling the hole, all that drywall stuff that's falling down doesn't fall all over. It just picked up on the damp block here, and then there you go, you're done. So now that one's done. So you're gonna need a drill bit that's big enough to, you know, fit that shank comfortably. Doesn't have to be that big, but you know, something around that big. About a 1/4 inch or so, right? Now you can get your standard kind of Phillips bit so that it fits that. Oops, the light. So it fits that. When you touch the trigger, it comes on. Stick it on there, right? And you put it in the hole and you go slow. You don't want to go fast. So you want to set it on the slow setting. Go nice and slow into the wall and pull it so it's tight into the wall. There you go. Alright, so now I've got the 3 anchors on the wall. And now I'm going to position my screws onto my handy dandy little mod that I made for y'all, so you don't have to go through this trouble. How am I going to hang this thing on my wall? I don't have them slat walls. This is how you do it. Just lining it up ahead of time, making it easy for myself. The bottom one I'll wait. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, so might as well just kind of line it up there, get that one in there, put the other one in there. There we go. Alright, And I did those offset for a reason, obviously, because you can't put it right behind this thing because it'll get in the way, right? So there you go. Get that one. Get that one. Nice and tight. Said. Alright, there you go. Now that's pretty strong. I mean, I'm almost hanging on it. Push-ups, pull-ups, whatever. Anyway, I had my weight on there for just a second. So that's holding some weight, right? But all you do is put your little cover on, flip it up, makes it easier. Voila. And test it out with the heaviest guitar I have. It's not. It's very light. That's my Acoustasonic, right? There you go. And it actually locks. You see that locking mechanism right there? Locking like that. It locks in place. So this will work with guitars that have smaller headstocks. You can slide it back on the V of that thing and it'll hold, right? But you can slide it forward, whatever. It'll fit all different kinds of guitar sizes. Sticks away from the wall a bit more, which is kind of nice. You don't get that often you bump your guitar against the wall thing, right? You can put a little pad here or whatever. I use my guitar hangers that protects my guitar from the wall. So that's it, you guys. I'm really happy that you guys all joined me for the 12 days of ROCKMAS. It was a lot of fun. Don't get your tinsel in a tangle. Oh, this wall, you got to see this one. Better watch out, better not cry, right? So there are my wall hangers there that I make. These are acoustic treatments you can hang your guitars on. It's made with acoustic wallboard, wrapped in fabrics, naga hides. I made a leather one for my friend Phil McKnight, his wife actually, Shauna. She loves it, right, Shauna? Anyway, I'm gonna have a whole new set of these things for NAMM this year. It's gonna be very cool. Hope to see some of you guys there. And don't forget, the secret to tone is in your mind, but the feel comes from your heart. Put it together. Put those two things together. With your fingers, with your hands, with your nubs, if you don't have fingers or hands. I've seen a kid play with his toes, man. That's amazing. Play better than me. And play music with your friends. Write some music. Go out and play covers. Whatever you want to do. Music. Music is therapy, right? Music Therapy Laz here, aka Santa Laz, signing off. Hope you guys have a wonderful, happy holidays. And see you Thursday for this week's Gear and Demos show. Thursday night, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Until then, you guys, you all rock. Laters.